Hello, we're having a quick introduction to Maytas Hub. I've logged into the test system here, so things may look a little bit different, but the overall themes are the same. On your dashboard screen, you've got a timeline of key events. You can see progress throughout the module, both in the main aims and individual tasks, with colour coding. Here's something I submitted earlier and is pending approval. You may see details of your contact visits with your work-based learning tutor. On the left, you've got messages. This is a simple email messaging system, except you're very limited who you can send messages to and receive messages from. Back on the dashboard, two of the main features you'll be using are adding evidence and recording off-the-job training. Adding evidence is a wizard. For most university modules, you'll be adding evidence against tasks. The next button at the bottom right, uploading evidence. When you map your evidence, you'll be mapping against the appropriate KSB listed here. You can leave an optional comment. It's a good idea to change the message subject and the attachment file name to make them a bit more specific to the assessment, as it makes them easier to find later on. Select Finish, and you should see on the module progress the task has been highlighted as pending. If you've uploaded the wrong item, you need to contact your work-based learning tutor to ask them to remove it. You can't do this yourself. The other sort of evidence is a very similar procedure, but in this case you might be using the objectives directly rather than through a collated task. Find the piece of evidence. When you come to map it, you can choose the qualification, the unit, and then in this case you can pick all the appropriate behaviours, knowledges, skills, etc. that apply. Again, you have the option to leave a comment. And again, it's a good idea to identify your work to make it easier to find later on. Off-the-job training can be logged. The fields at the top should have been calculated and filled in for you automatically. You can add rows at a time, the date of the event, pick the most appropriate category, duration. When you save, that'll be totaled up, and you have an indication of how many hours remaining over the course of the qualification. Those are the main features. You can also see copies of the files you uploaded, mappings, which give you an indication of what evidence is still needed, progress, which is an indication of what's been signed off, the details of the course, so how it's made up, and then contacts as a record of all your contact visits with your work-based learning tutors.
More help is available on our website, along with details of how to book tutorial sessions and times for our drop-in clinic.